Got Your Back family. Today we're going to be talking about number 7 of the Super 7, and that's the squat. The squat's number 1 of a 2-part challenge that we have this month coming up, and Colin's going to explain that in a few. But we want to start with the mechanics of the squat. The squat pulls the entire spine movement together with your hips and upper body and your knees and your ankles. The whole body gets moving with the squat. So by starting into this position, Colin's going to show us that all we do is open those feet a little wider than shoulder width. He can start with his hands out in front of him, or his hands in a prayer position type of a thing here, and then he's going to move his hips, getting into that hinging position that we showed at first, and drop his butt right down to the ground. It's a super simple movement, but a lot of people have plenty of restriction that makes this difficult. Here at Got Your Back, usually we put people up against the wall, facing the wall, with their toes up against the wall as well, so that their knees can't track too far forward on their feet, and their body has to actually correct itself posturally. And this way it just cuts out a lot of this excess movement that we see in squats. It also helps us diagnostically see rotations and translations in different positions that might make your squat less efficient. When we grab a goblet here and grab a weight, usually we'll use a kettlebell, like this guy here. Colin's going to come off the mat actually for a moment. And in order to take some of this ankle mobility out of the question, we put the heels up on a little bit of a block. It's about 1 centimeter thick. This is why a lot of shoes, CrossFit shoes for example, have a little bit of a heel lift. It takes a bit of this ankle flexion out of the picture and makes it a little bit easier on his knees, hips, and upper body. So the kettlebell out in front of him just helps him to balance his body. He's timing his breathing on his downward movement. He's breathing in through his belly, and then on the way up, he's breathing out smooth. All right, so that's the goblet squat for today and part 1 of our challenge for next month. So check out video number 2 for part 2 of this challenge.